Okay, Council, our break is over, and we'll get back to our agenda. Are we on Great Plains yet? Great Plains, Ms. Lowhawk?
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair. During our break, it was brought to my attention by the attorney, Jennifer Berryville, that the 2 letters were already done by President Bear Runner, and they were already sent out. So that's taken care of. So I'm really glad to hear that. No, we got one more.
What's that Zoom? Ms. Sears?
Yeah, we have the resolution for IHS for the supplies and medical equipment. So I'd like to have Jennifer, the attorney, read that.
Resolution of the Oglala Sioux Tribal Council of the Oglala Sioux Tribe, an unincorporated tribe. Resolution of the Tribal Council of the Oglala Sioux Tribe requesting any and all equipment, supplies, and funds available to combat the COVID-19 pandemic and asking for test kits and medical supplies to be sent immediately to the Pine Ridge Service Unit. Whereas the Oglala Sioux Tribe adopted its constitution and bylaws by referendum vote on December 14, 1935, in accordance with Section 16 of the Indian Reorganization Act of 1934, 25 U.S.C. Section 5123. And under Article 3 of the Constitution, the Oglala Sioux Tribal Council is the governing body of the Oglala Sioux Tribe. And whereas pursuant to the Constitution and bylaws of the Oglala Sioux Tribe, the Oglala Sioux Tribal Council exercises legislative powers to enact and promulgate resolutions and ordinances. And whereas Article 4, Sections 1F, 1K, 1M, and 1W empower the Tribal Council to manage the economic affairs of the tribe, protect and preserve the property of the tribe, adopt laws governing the conduct of persons on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation, and adopt laws protecting and promoting the health and general welfare of the Oglala Sioux Tribe and its membership. And whereas Article 4, Section 1A authorizes the Tribal Council to negotiate with federal, state, and local governments on behalf of the tribe and to advise and consult on behalf of the tribe. And whereas the Tribal Council adopted Resolution number 20-70 affirming President Bear Runner's declaration of a state of emergency on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation due to the novel coronavirus named SARS-CoV-2 and the disease it causes, coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19. And whereas the Tribal Council recognizes that Indian tribes and reservations are among the most vulnerable populations and locations for this COVID-19 pandemic. And whereas the Oglala Sioux Tribe and the Pine Ridge Area Service Unit have limited resources available and are ill-equipped to combat the COVID-19 health emergency. And whereas the Tribal Council has determined that it is in the best interests of the health and welfare of the Oglala Sioux Tribe and the Oglala Lakota Oyate to request that any and all equipment, supplies, and funds available to combat the COVID-19 pandemic be immediately sent to the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation and asking for test kits to be sent immediately to the Pine Ridge Area Service Unit. Now therefore be it resolved, the Tribal Council of the Oglala Sioux Tribe hereby requests any and all equipment, supplies, and funds available to combat the COVID-19 pandemic be made immediately available to the Oglala Sioux Tribe. Be it further resolved that the Tribal Council requests that COVID-19 test kits be sent immediately to the Indian Health Service Pine Ridge Area Service Unit. Be it further resolved that the Tribal Council requests that ventilators and accessories, masks, N95 surgical and procedure, disinfecting wipes, hand sanitizer, face shields, goggles and eye shields, isolation and surgical gowns, CAPR/PAPR machines, and disposables, flocked swabs, and any and all other personal protective equipment and medical supplies needed for the COVID-19 pandemic be immediately sent to the Indian Health Service Pine Ridge Area Service Unit. Be it further resolved that the Tribal Council hereby directs the President or, in his absence, the Vice President to send a copy of this resolution to the United States Department of Health and Human Services, the Indian Health Service, the Centers for Disease Control, the Bureau of Indian Affairs, and any other relevant federal agency. Certification.
That's my motion.
Second.
We have a motion by Ms. Sears, second by Ms. Littlehawk. Roll call.
Jim Meeks?
Yes.
Dwayne Yellowhawk?
Yes.
Glenn Gibbons?
Yes.
James Cross? Sonia Littlehawk Weston?
Ha.
Jackie Sears?
Oh,
Vincent Tulance?
Yes.
Craig Dillon? Cora Whitehorse?
Yes.
Valerie Janice?
Yes.
Valentina Mardanian?
Uh-huh.
Bo Little White Man?
Yes.
Chancey Wilson? Philip Goodcrow?
Yes.
Randy Laisbad? Richard Greenwald?
Yes.
Nikina Mills?
We have vote of 17 yes, 0 no. Motion carried. Mr. Mardanian?
I just have one question, and something we should be researching is in regards to Public Law 18-02, the Public Health Crisis Response Cooperative Agreement that directly funds in a case of crisis. And I'm wondering, what do we need to do, Jennifer, to kind of start maybe a cooperative agreement so we're not fighting for and competing with the other small tribes for this type of funding, something that we need to be researching now.
While Jennifer is looking at that, Ms. Whitehorse, you have your hand up.
Tina, do you want to make that a motion to have her bring a resolution back? Because right now, you know, NCAI is not prioritizing us or Great Plains, and the funding agencies really look at NCAI for guidance. And we need to make sure that we have backup so we don't have to rely on them. So if you're going to make a motion to have her bring something back to our council meeting, then I'll second it.
Yes, if we can research that PL 18-1802, Public Health Crisis Response Cooperative Agreement, and bring back to the next meeting, that would be my motion.
We have a motion on the floor, second by Cora. Motion by Mr. Mardanian, second by Ms. Whitehorse. Roll call.
Jim Meeks?
Yes.
Dwayne Yellowhawk?
Yes.
Garfield Apple is excused. Glenn Gibbons?
Yes.
James Cross? Sonia Littlehawk Weston?
Ha.
Jackie Sears?
oh,
Vincent Tulance?
Yes.
Craig Dillon?
Yes.
Cora Whitehorse?
Yes.
Valerie Janice?
Yes.
Valentina Mardanian? Bo Little White Man?
Yes.
Chancey Wilson? Philip Goodcrow? Randy Laisbad?
Yes.
Richard Greenwald?
Yes.
Nikina Mills? 16 yes. Yes, one not voting.
We got a vote of 16 yes, 1 not voting. Motion carried. We have a motion by Mr. Dillon to adjourn, second by Ms. Littlehawk. Roll call.
Jim Meeks? No. Dwayne Yellowhawk?
No.
Garfield Apple? Is excused. Glenn Gibbons?
Yes.
I can't hear the votes. Glenn Gibbons?
Yes.
James Cross?
Sonia Little Hawk Weston,
Ha.
Jackie Sears, Vincent Tulance,
Yes.
Craig Dillon,
Yes.
Cora Whitehorse,
Yes.
Valerie Janice,
Yes.
Valentina Merdanian,
Uh-huh.
Bo Little Whiteman,
Yes.
Chancey Wilson, Philip Kickrell,
Yes.
Randy Laisbed,
Yes.
Richard Greenwell,
Yes.
Nikina Mills,
14 and 3 no. We have a vote of 14 yes, 3 no. Motion carried. We are adjourned, Council. Thank you.